Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's meditation drawing. So in order to get started, grab some art materials, just some pen, paper, pencils. I'm using markers today. Anything at all. If you don't have paper, just get an old newspaper or magazine. Anything at all will do. Find a really comfortable space in your house, maybe on the couch or somewhere with like nice cushioned or backed chair. We're really going to be looking after you for this next kind of 15 minutes or so. So really get comfy and grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or some water and just really sit back and relax. And while you're getting those, I'll introduce the theme for today's meditation drawing. So just to let you know, a meditation drawing is a form of creative self-care. So it's about engaging in the creative process so you can tune into yourself, gain better self-awareness, and from there move out in the world in a more open and responsive fashion. So the sun, for those who follow astrology and human design, the sun is currently in gate 4, which has the name Youthful Folly. But for me, it's more about finding solutions, working through and finding mental solutions to things. And we have to remember that not all solutions necessarily come from the mental plane. Solutions come from all sorts of weird and wonderful ways, especially when we step aside and become more receptive in how we engage with life. So let's get started. We're going to have about a 5-minute meditation and then about a 5 to 10 minute drawing exercise. So have your art materials nearby. So let's start with our meditation. So simply just relax. A really good way of doing that is by sinking back into your chair, really feeling your sit bones on the seat. Let's move down to the feet and let's really notice the feet on the ground. This is one of our major support mechanisms for our self-care. It's the grounding energy of the earth. So really gently pressing your feet in, noticing sensations of hot or cold, really noticing how are your feet today and how connected are they to this earth. And just notice simultaneously your breath. Just notice the fact that you're breathing in and you're breathing out. And just travel slowly in your own time up the body from your feet, connecting to your breath and also connecting to different parts of your body. So from the feet up to the ankles, the calves, the knees bent in space, the thighs, the sit bones, all of your lower half planted, rooted on your seat or on the ground. Moving up your back, perhaps rested against a seat or a couch, your shoulders, the tops of your shoulders, even just a little movement of those shoulders up to the ears, just to release any tension for this session. Traveling down the arms, the elbows bent, the hands sitting on the lap or on the table in front of you. And that belly, breathing in, breathing out, chest expanding, contracting, the neck, the sides and back of the neck, the back of the head, the sides of the head and the face, where you touch the outside world, this naked skin, feeling the cold or the warmth of your environment, and then up to the top of your head. And just taking a full, rich, nourishing, deep breath. And this meditative state will continue for the duration of this exercise. So turning to your art materials, today we're going to be doing like a square U shape. So whenever you're ready, focusing on the page and just noticing, how does it feel to approach the page and to create this shape? And once you've done that, just continuing to repeat this exercise again and again and again. And connecting this movement to a breath. So breathing in, reaching the top, and breathing out. So bringing this sense of connection to the breath, the body, to the marks and the page. And continuing to make these whatever size you want, perhaps drawing a large one that may take more than one breath. Or perhaps doing small ones, with several of them being one breath in and one breath out. Ever feels right for you today. Just keep coming back to the breath. Keep coming back to this ground that you find yourself on, feet resting gently on the floor, the movement of the breath in and out. And if you'd like to change color or change from pen to pencil, just continue along this process of creating this shape. Our next move is going to be the closing of this. How do we close up these spaces? So literally coming along and with one breath in, closing up, and then releasing the breath. One breath in and releasing the breath. And for the odd shaped ones, slightly odd rectangles, but really getting this sense of solution. This idea of the rounding of the circle or the completion of the square or rectangle, there's a sense of a solution. How does this feel? This capacity that you have to solve problems, to round things up or settle things down. Just traveling across the page, enacting this simple act of completion. And when you're done that, just taking a moment. Is there a sense of satisfaction? Is there a sense of completion, of success? Just noticing in your body, how does it feel to make these shapes? And then in your own time, just filling these in, filling them up in whatever way feels right to you today. It may involve shading in one of the pieces, may involve coloring in completely, may involve lines or circles. Whatever it is, just feel like you're resolving something. And again, never veering away from this breath. Being well and truly grounded in it as you doodle and draw and find your way in this exercise. And really just let your imagination go. Remember, meditation drawing isn't about fixing anything, sorting anything. It's just about connecting in to the image on the page. Connecting into the breath and the movement and enjoying this. As we come to the end of this session, how does it feel to look at what you've accomplished? How does it feel to have completed something, enjoyed something, lost yourself in something? Really letting go, doodling, drawing, letting your imagination go free. And in the last minute or two of the drawing meditation, just looking, what do you see when you look at your image? Is there a word that springs to mind? I get a sense of doorways today, of possibilities. Perhaps the possibilities that exist when we do solve, when we do figure out, when we do sort. So thank you very much for today. I have a meditation drawing circle that meets every week that really allows us to tune into ourselves and allows us to tune into the energies that are around us at the moment. So if you're interested, there's information below on my weekly drawing circle. And if you liked this, please subscribe or like and share to anyone who you think would benefit from a little time out, a little slowing down, a little reconnection. Take care. Thank you. And I'll see you again soon.